This is our chance to have an I have a dream moment. I sí se puede moment. Legacy is essential to remembering where we're going. Dr. King and my grandfather never had an opportunity to meet. And I tell the story of, there's a small town in New Mexico. Most people have never even heard it. When you look on a map, you have to zoom in super tight to even see the name of the city. It's called Clovis, New Mexico. It is the only place in the country where Cesar Chavez Boulevard and Martin Luther King Boulevard intersect. Everywhere else in the country, they run parallel. And this is a chance where now, as we're watching many things in this country, on a local and state level and federal level, come collectively together, it seems like the only way for us to battle it is if we have that intersection point, when we have our Clovis, New Mexico, at that exact point right now, while they're trying to attack voting rights. My grandfather had a saying that there'll never be a perfect political system, but we can't have perfect participation. We need to be creating a place where people are able to participate, because our search should always be in a more perfect union. And the only way we do that is with more people participating in the vote. This cannot be a black and brown issue. This has to be everybody, and not everybody who's just targeted by these laws that suppress people's votes or take away people's rights to vote. It has to be done by those people who are not having it challenged. They can't wait until it's challenged. And that's what my grandfather and Dr. King did so well, was not just did they boycott and picket, but they actually got people to participate civically and elect people that made differences and changes, and in many ways pushed legislation that they couldn't get done. We're talking hardcore things, right? In Atlanta, they want to take away people giving water to people standing in line. In Phoenix, Arizona, they're literally going to purge people from the voting roll. And so these are not the subtleties and the undertones. This is some real over-the-top things that we know will hurt communities, especially Black, brown, poor communities, seniors, disabled communities. All of them are impacted when their voting rights are not only challenged in subtle ways, but have big obstacles put there to make it difficult for them to vote. So we have to do it now. We want to use this as a time to come together and launch into a 2-year plan to register voters and get people to the polls, because it's not just enough to register people. We have to still make sure people have the ID, making sure that people know whether they'll be getting the vote by mail or not. If their polling locations have moved that they've been going to for 20 or 30 years. So these are the things that we have to do, and it's not one or the other. We have to do them both in order to be successful.